Let's look at how to take out individual instruments and parts of a song. So in one of our other videos, we've looked at how to route the instruments into our buses over here. So we're looking in this in arrangement view now. We were in session view when we were looking at buses. Now we're back in arrangement view. So let's look at how to take out individual parts of a song. Say there's an instrumentation, or there's something in the song you don't want to hear, or it's a little annoying, or you want to change it up. You don't want it to have the exact same sound that you've had every single time that you've played the song. Let's look at Not Be Moved as an example. So let's go to song 1, Not Be Moved. We'll open up how the song looks. So let's just actually go ahead and open up. I'm gonna highlight, shift, and open all these up. Okay. So you can actually see when the different instruments play throughout the song. You've got acoustics, electrics, you got your keys. So let's look at this keys 3 here. You can see it's a pretty substantial part just for a demonstration's sake. Say on the intro. So we're at the beginning of the song. Remember, we've edited the song to be a bigger intro instead of going right into the typical chorus. So I will solo keys 3. If I go over to the right, click this little S, a little solo, and then I'm going to go back to the beginning of the song and play. Okay, so that's what it sounds like soloed. And maybe I want to get rid of this. Maybe I don't want to have this keys anymore in the song. Now, there's a couple ways you could do this. You could just turn off the keys. It's the simplest way. You just turn off that keys 3, and then you won't hear it. The song turn it back on.
Interlude.
That's the simplest way of doing it. But say, hey, you want to have it in some places but not others. Say you like it, say, in this instrumentation. What you can do is you can highlight a song or highlight a clip inside of a song. You actually probably want to grab all of those, because you'll see this is where the synth is playing. So we'll solo. You'll actually see it start right here. Okay, we want to get rid of that. Say we want to not hear that anymore. You can highlight those clips, and you can right click. All I did was right click, and I can deactivate the clips. Now the clips are still there, but they're deactivated, meaning they're basically muted. Those clips are muted, so you will not hear anymore. Even though I can hear, I'm soloed on it. Let's fast forward a little bit. So it cut off. The song's still playing, it's still going. So for this section of the song, you won't hear that. Fast forward, you'll hear it come back in. Okay, so you can deactivate that way. Or if you don't want it for the entire song, you just turn it on and off over here. I'm going to reactivate them for now. So you do the same thing. If you want them back on, say you didn't like what you did, you can highlight those clips, right click, and then activate the clips. So they're still there. You haven't lost them. So be careful not to delete. That way you can go back, and it's a little easier to go back and re-edit what you may have edited in the first place. The other thing I probably would not do is you could, let me collapse all these. I'm going to do a little quicker here. Okay. You could turn that off, that keys 3 off in your buses, because that keys is sent to keys and strings. But I wouldn't do that, because remember, if you turn this bus on and off, you've actually turned off all of the keys, strings, bells, or whatever synth parts for all of the songs. So in Raise a Hallelujah, if you turn that off, you would lose all of these keys. In Stronger, you would lose these keys as well, and you would actually lose the keys, synth parts in the rest of song 1. So I would not turn it off from there if you're looking for individual instruments. Now, if you're looking for just groups of instruments, Yes, you can turn them on and off in the buses. But for individuals, go to that song and edit that instrument or that track in that song.